Hello guys, I wanted to do I'm back from the concert. I'm gonna make a video. It's not gonna be coherent at all, but I wanted to make a video on the day that I went to the BBG concert in person. It was incredible. It's one of the greatest nights of my life. I'll never forget it. Especially the moment in the meet and greet is like incredible. It was like very quick because it's not like a fan meet in Korea where you get to sit and chat with them for a while. It was more like because it's like just before the concert, they had all the people who had the everything ticket, which is like the top tier ticket, like walk past with one item only, and then each member signed it. But it was worth it, honestly. After that event, which was like at the start, I think it was just after the sound check. After the sound check, I think it was, or before. I can't remember which one it was. My mind's a blur now, but anyway, I think it was after the sound check. Anyways, after that, I was like, I could have like just gone home and been happy with that, but the concert was fantastic. I'll talk about that after. But basically, the meet and greet was crazy. It was like we went in a line. It was really really cool. It was really funny, like this will probably be the longest part because it's like the most special part for me is like the meet and greet. I'll never forget it. On the train ride into the city, I suddenly decided I wanted to like say something Korean to each of them, and maybe something different as well. I didn't want to say the same thing to all of them, so I learned. It was really cool because I actually memorized it on the train. And I've been learning Mandarin actually for the last couple weeks or something, or months, 1 or 2 months. So my brain has been kind of like used to kind of learning a foreign language and learning to speak it to somebody. So that was good practice. But anyway, on the train ride, because this could be a very long video, but I want to do it. Basically, on the train ride in, I was thinking what I want to say. So with Shinbi, I wanted to say, "You are my bias," right? So let me see if I can remember it. It's nay, cha and chayanen, or something like that. Chayanen. It's like nay chayanen. Trust me, I could say it better in the afternoon because it's been a while now. Nay chayanen, I think it is. No, nay chayanen shinbi. My bias Shinbi. And then I said, okay, I'll tell you what I rehearsed for each of them. For Amji, I learned Aram Dawayo. I think it's Aram Dawayo. Something like that. I could be wrong, but I promise you, I think I said it correctly at the time. And for Inha, it was Numu, Yopoyo. It's you are pretty, I think. Yopoyo. Nomu, Nomu, Yopoyo, I think it was. Anyways, it had the effect. It worked. So let me tell you what it was like. Basically, we were in a line and we were going from the concert hall. They were leading us, the people who had these, the red one, fan sign. The yellow was the group photo. I'll take that after as well. So we were falling down, and I was with my sister and my friend, two friends as well. So they were close to me. As we were going through, I was like, "Oh my god, we're gonna meet them." And it was so exciting. Like you go down this hallway, and then like you can't see them straight away, but like you're following the line that's being moved. It was moving really quickly too, and then we went down, and then we went in, and then we were in this room, and they were there, like I could see them, and then it was so cool. You know what? And the cool thing is like I had a plan. Like I said, I made a video before I went that I wanted to get the glass bead light stick. It's very special to me. The original G-Friend light stick, which was given to me as a present by Dog Soldier 6, one of the people on YouTube that watched my videos a lot and often recommended videos, and I think he's passed away now, so it was very special to me. It's always been very special to me, this light stick, but I'll show it to you in a minute. And I think basically my plan was, because I think on the thing they said you can only get one item signed, so they provide like a poster of VIVIZ BBG that you can get signed. But I was like, I want to get this light stick signed by all the members, and then hopefully one day if I ever meet the other 3 members of GFriend, they can sign the other spots of it and just have it completely filled up with all of GFriend. That would be kind of cool. But anyway, even if I never do it, I'm pretty happy with this anyway. So on they had these rules for the fan sign, and it said like 1 BBG item. So it's like a GFriend item, and the girls are still, they've said it many times that they're still in GFriend. But the cool thing is and then I was like, if they don't let me sign the GFriend light stick, I brought my BBG light stick, they could sign that too, which is also kind of cool. And if for some reason they didn't let me sign the BBG light stick, I had this album of Beam and Prism, the first album that they released. I had that to sign. But the cool thing is, because my sister came along with me, and she's not as big of a fan of GFriend as me. She's not a really fan. She just knows of them because of me. But I wanted her to come along with me to this concert. She was excited too, anyways. So she had the album, so she got that signed. So if it didn't work, I would have just got the poster signed. But I wanted to try this light stick for sure. I wanted to try. And the cool thing is they didn't really check too hard. They were just like, everyone was holding one thing. It was like a light stick, and like, yeah, they let me through with it. It was cool. And I'll show you. Oh no, I want to talk about what they did. So when I got to the line, first was Ongji. And I can tell you, all the girls are as beautiful as you see them in the videos. As beautiful, like, flawless, like, and their energy is just like in the videos. Exactly. I mean, like, you know how lovely they are in the videos that we watch, all the vlogs, all that stuff. You see them like that. They're exactly like that. The vibe is exactly right. Sometimes you see some celebrities. I've seen them before, and you can kind of sense that they've got like a, maybe, I don't know what kind of vibe it is, but it's a little bit standoffish, or I don't know what it is, but not them. They were exactly as you see them in the videos. The vibe is so friendly, just what you hope them to be like. They're exactly like that. No joke. That's why I love it so much. Like, I got to meet them, and they were exactly how I see them in the videos for all these years I've been watching. I think I figured it out. It's like at least 7 years I've been a fan of them. It was so cool. They're like, Omji's so beautiful, and when I handed her the light stick, I remember she was like, ooh, or something like that. She was like really shocked to see it, because it's like an older version of the light stick. It's a GFriend light stick, so she probably hasn't seen it for a while, maybe. Yeah, and so then she wasn't sure where to sign it. I go, I just sign it anywhere, it's fine. And so she signed it at the top. Me? I don't know if you can see that. It's crazy. They've all held it. 3 GFriend members have held this light stick. I don't want to wash it or anything. I'm just going to hold it at the base, like this base part. I don't want to ever smudge it off. I don't think it will smudge off, but it's permanent marker, so hopefully it stays forever. And then the next person I was with Shinbi, and she was beautiful. And I saw her, and with Omji, when she was signing it, I said to Aram Dawayo, let me just double check if that's how you say it, because I have it written down. I think it's definitely Aram something. Yeah, I said it right. Aram Dawayo. Dawayo. It means you are beautiful. So I don't know if she heard me, because my brain maybe not been working at that time, so I'm not sure what kind of reaction she got, because I think she was focusing on signing at the time. And then after she signed it, she passed it off to Shinbi. So Shinbi's right next to me, and then I went to Shinbi, and then I said to her, because I was already telling people in my Instagram stories that today I'm going to tell my bias that she's my bias. And I did it. I looked at her and I said, "Ne, Che, and then Shinbi." I said that, and she was like, "Ah." And then you know what I did? I stood up, I turned around like that, and she saw her name, and this was what she did. She was like, She had the best reaction to it. I remember feeling so happy when she laughed like that, because I see her always laughing, you know, when she's doing videos, and she's got this big laugh that she does, and I made her happy. It was like full on. I said I was her bias in Korean, and then I showed her it with this t-shirt I'm wearing with her name on it, which I've had this t-shirt for years now, and I've been walking around it. Most people in the city that I walk around with, they don't even know who Jifred is, and they don't know who Shinbi is. But now, one person did once. That was really cool. Anyway, but the person whose name is on this shirt has seen it and knows that she is my bias. I like it. It makes me so happy that we had that moment. I'm so glad that I got to tell her that. And then next was Unha. So Unha, she signed up here. Oh, I can show you where Shinbi signed. She signed on, which is really cool. Right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right on the glass. You can probably see it. I love it that my bias is right front and center. My bias put it right on the front and center on the ball. I love it. She chose that. And then Unha, she put it down here. Oh, and Unha's so beautiful and cute. She's just as beautiful and cute, exactly as you imagine her to be. Like, not... It's like crazy how pretty all of them are in real life, first of all. And she was so cute. And then... So she was signing it, and I think while she was signing it, I said, was it Namu Yoppayo? Is it Namu Yoppayo? Yeah, Nomu Yoppayo. So at the time, I'm pretty sure I said it right at the time. Because when I said it, she was like, oh, she was like something like that. Or some kind of good reaction. And she was like, oh, thank you. Or something like that. She was really positive reaction to it. And then as I was walking out, I was like, I don't know what I was saying. I was like, something like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was doing some exchange of like me just letting her know how cute she is. And she's like, oh, I don't know what it was. They didn't let us film it, which was a shame, but anyways, it's fine. So that moment of seeing them is like a moment I'll never forget as long as I live. Like all these years of watching them, I kind of in my head I kind of wished I would see them one day, but I didn't know if it would ever happen. And it was like, it did happen, and it was like as good as I could have imagined it could be. It was so good. Like I'll never forget like that moment. Like it's kind of burned in my brain now. I can feel it. Like it's crazy. Anyway, we went back to our seats, and I'll skim through the rest because like it will be too long if this video if I talk about everything. But the concert was so good. Oh, I gotta say one thing was really, really cool. I can kind of prove it as well, because Melbourne weather this week has been pretty bad. It was like winter, kind of wintry weather, and it's like November, so it's not very springy type weather. But in the morning, I woke up and the weather was so nice. I made a story about it. And I wrote something like, thanks Melbourne for putting on awesome weather. The one day my favourite girl group comes to town, they're gonna think Melbourne weather is the best, right? I wrote that. And I tagged them in it. I wrote, I love Melbourne. And you will never believe, and all day I was like thinking this, because we were lining up for a while outside the merch booth or whatever, waiting for our ticket and stuff, which was really fun actually. I had a really good time. But the weather was so nice for it. But I gotta show you what I'm gonna show you. Okay.
As you told, this is our very first time to visit here, Australia. So we were really looking forward to it. And then, when we arrived this area, like the weather was so good. 좋은 날씨 때문인지 괜히 더 뭔가 이곳에서 있을 모든 일들이 더 기대되고 기분이 좋고 설레고 그랬던 것 같습니다.
So when we arrived in Melbourne, we were greeted with such a beautiful weather, and because of the beautiful weather, we actually felt like it was gonna be more special and beautiful to see you guys. And yeah, I think that's true.
So, isn't it crazy? Like I literally just the day was so nice, and yeah, the weather during this week, people were thinking like winter, but just bam, on the day that BBG is performing, It was so nice. And Melbourne is famous for changing the weather throughout the day, like sunny, raining, windy, whatever. But today it was just all really, really nice all day. Crazy, right? And then the cool thing is, I thought that I'm so happy that they got here and they'll think, oh, Melbourne's really nice. And they actually mentioned the first thing that they said at the concert was that. So I thought that was so cool. Just like, it was a moment. I'm having a very, very good day anyway. And I just want to say, okay, the rest of the concert was so good. Their energy is fantastic. You know what's really cool? The crowd. I was so happy with the crowd. Like, it was in Festival Hall, which I've never been to a concert there before, I don't think. It's a smaller venue than Rod Laver Arena, but I loved it. I had such a good time there. The crowd was good, really, 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 really good, which is what I loved. They were really loud and really cheering all the time, and the girls got such good energy from it. They loved it, and it was so, so, so cool. I mean, I've recorded a lot of videos of them talking and how they're like, they've always wanted to come to Melbourne, and they said like they debuted 10 years ago, and you know, they've always wanted to come to see Australian fans, and thank you for waiting for them for so long. And they loved it. They really, really, and this was the last concert of their new Legacy tour, apparently. That's so cool. I didn't know that. Their final concert was here in my city. Oh, so good. So they loved it. They loved it, the vibe. Even in the sound check, we can tell it's going to be really good. It was like the energy was so good. I had a great time, and like the performances themselves were so good. The music was so good. It's kind of crazy, like their G-Friend or BBG is so, it's like a bias. Like, you know how you have other groups where they're good in that, but when it's this group that is your favorite group, well, they're my favorite girl group, 100%. Everything about it was just like, it's like a bias out of, you know how there's members of a group, and you have your bias, and everything they do you just like. G-Friend and BBG is like that. When I went to their concert, it was like literally everything they did was putting a smile on my face. It's crazy. All the songs sounded so good. Their performance, the choreo was so good. The energy was so good. They were fun when they were talking. They were so fun. You know, and another thing I gotta say is like the vibe I get with them. It's like they see us like family. It feels like that. It doesn't feel like a star to fans. It feels like just open, you know? It's crazy. I can feel it. Like, and especially when I met them too. Like, it's so, so nice. Had a great time. Oh, it's funny, they learned about the Aussie. I loved it. They had no clue what it was at the start, because in Australia, for especially for sporting events, there's a crowd chant where someone will say Aussie, and then the rest of the crowd just automatically goes oi, oi, oi. And I've noticed that a lot of K-pop groups have done it. Like Stray Kids did it because they got 2 Aussie members. G-Dragon did it as well, and he loved it. But VVG, someone shouted in the crowd. They were like Aussie, and then it was like oi, oi, oi. And at first they were like, what's going on? That was so funny, but they caught on by the end. It was so funny, and they started liking to do it as well. And at one point they thought someone was saying it was umji. That's what so I think towards the end, I think they were call it, VVG was like going umji. That's like umji. Then they're like unha, and then everyone was like oi, and then they're like shinbi, oi. The crowd was like oi. It was so fun. I loved it so much. It was hilarious. The concert was fantastic. I had such good vibes. I'm gonna show you. I don't know. This is completely. Oh no! I need to tell you how my sister's luck. This video's gonna be very long. My sister's luck is nuts for BBG. It's crazy. It was for the group photo. We noticed it because basically I've got the group photo. So it's basically there's a certain amount of group photos you could get, and I got it because I helped out a focus group with the organisers. They asked, I think, about 15 of us for feedback about what they could do to improve and blah 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 blah, and they rewarded us by giving us a chance to get a group photo token. So luckily, I got a photo with it. So basically, the short story is they got us in groups of 10 to sit, and BBG was there, have a photo with us. So basically, when we went in, there was like a row of seats, and then BBG was just standing right behind the seats, like literally like if I was standing behind this chair right here, that's how close it was. It wasn't far. It was literally right behind. And so they got us, our group of 10, to go in, right? And everyone sat down. And you know what was really crazy? Me, my friend, and my sister, I think, was on either side of us. And VVG was right behind us, like, literally like that. That kind of threw me off. I was like, they're right behind us. Oh, and I got to say this phrase that they taught us in the concert. They said, go dopta, jodopta, or something. Jodopta, go jodopta. Something like that. It means to slay. Basically, it's a Korean slang. But so I got to say that to them right at the end, and they're like, anyways, so, and my friend was so cool. I saw her. I was literally looking at her. She goes, "Do you want?" She said to "Can you do this with me? The heart with me?" And so they were doing that in the thing. And if only she had primed my brain with it before we went in, I would have like done it with Shinji, who was right behind me. I would have asked. I didn't think of it. I was just like, I was like, they're right behind us. I was like so happy. I didn't think, my brain wasn't thinking of it, but that was fine. I'm really happy with that. The fact that they were right there. I could have touched Shinji's hand. Anyways, don't worry. I'm more than stoked. But you know what was really cool? Because they were sitting, we're three here, and they're sitting behind us. In the photo, I later could crop out all the other people that I know. And it's just us with G-Friend, PVG. Perfect. Anyway, the funny thing is, like, with my sister, this is fully about my sister's luck. We were walking out, and then my sister was like, "Oh no, I left my bag in the room." Like, I think I was so stunned about meeting them that I was just walking out, and I heard my sister say something, but I didn't really know what was happening. I thought she would just come out afterwards. Basically, me and my friend, we went out, and I was like, "Where's my sister?" So we went back to our seats. We were just waiting for, like, I would say, like, 2 or 3 minutes. And I was like, "Where's my sister gone?" And then she came back out. She goes, "You won't believe what happened." Like, she goes, she went to get her bag, and then they were like, the security or the volunteers or whatever pushed her into line, and they put her in the front of the line for the next group of photos. So she would have had a chance to get photos of them again. And she's like, my sister's very in situations like this, she gets very scared and nervous, and like, no, she's always been like, that's her personality. She's like, no. Because she was like, "I've already taken a photo. I shouldn't be here." And she moved out, right? And then she said she was walking, and then they another person told her to go into the photo, the next batch of photos. She's like, no. And I think another person said, "Go stand next to Omji." They literally told my sister to go stand next to Omji in the photo, and she was for 3 times. 3 people tried to get her into the photo again, and she was like, no, I'm not meant to be here, I've already taken a photo. So basically she resisted, especially the last one. And when she told us, we were like, oh my god, they literally like wanted you to stand next to Andrew, you didn't do it. And she was like, I don't know, she was like, I wasn't thinking. So we were just saying how her luck was kind of amazing, right? But that's not where it ends. So once the concert has finished, like, we've had our photos, blah blah, we all gone home, right? And we're teasing my sister a lot about her luck and stuff, and I was saying at the next concert, you gotta hang around my sister if you want chances to meet them. Anyway, so what happened was, my sister was getting picked up by her husband Jeff, and he was just leaving from home, so it'd be 20 minutes away because the concert, I think, finished earlier than it was put in the sheet planned. So it was on the other side of the building, so that's where she was getting picked up. So we're standing there, and suddenly we saw a few people standing outside this door, right? And my sister was like, well, I wonder what they're doing. And then we figured that they're waiting for like PPG to come out, right? And then this big black van was there, right? So that's very suspicious as well. So my sister's like, come over, let's go check it out. And I was like, oh, okay, might as well. Because I was super content already about all the interactions I've had with them. But I mean, I thought, oh yeah, well, let's have a look. I wouldn't mind seeing them again. Like, I'm not going to say no to seeing them again. So we stood with them. And then we're there for a good, I'm going to say like 15 minutes or more. And people would come out of the door. It was like security and people like that. Every time people came out, it was like, hey, I don't know. But one of the security guys, he goes, is anyone gonna give me a Red Bull want a Coke or something like that, but nobody did. And he goes, I'll give you a tip. He said this to us. He goes, they're not going to come out of this door. It's from the side door, other side door. He goes, I'm going to give you a favor. And so when he said that, I think there was about maybe 8 people, maybe 8 or 10 people, and then they all went around the corner. So around the corner and down an alleyway, right? And me and my sister weren't sure, because my sister was hesitating because she was standing where her husband was supposed to pick her up, so she didn't want to leave that spot. So we stayed around a little bit, but then in about a minute, the rest of them all came back. All of them came back, and I was like, okay, what went away? Because basically, I think we found out that there was no car there, or something like that, or there was a truck there. It was just like a moving truck. It was nothing like but here they had the black van, so they were thinking, okay, so this black van is where it's gonna be. Like looks more like than a truck. So they came back here, right? So they were standing there for another, I'm gonna say more like 5 minutes or... Oh, actually one of the security actually said, you guys have to move back, because we're gonna move some stuff out of here and we don't want to hit you. But you got to go back behind that white van, the black van, back where that white car is, near that tree. So they made us move back, I'm going to say 10 meters, I reckon. And it just sounded really... And so everyone was waiting at this point, right? And it didn't sound... I don't know, it sounds really suspicious anyway. So we were standing there, and then what happened was there was a white car. It wasn't a van, it was a white car. It went down the road and then around slowly down the alleyway, the other one, right? And my sister, this is my sister, she literally caused everybody here some good things happening. She called out to me. She said to me, hey, Amba, that car there, that might be the car they're in, because it's a really luxurious car. Because her husband's a car guy, and he explained to her that this car, I forgot what it's called, I didn't take note, I'm not a car person, but she'd mentioned the name of it. But she said, that car is really, really luxurious, and it's got like really, really nice seats or something like that. And she goes, they're probably in that white car. She's saying just to me, but her voice is pretty loud that everybody else could hear it. And when she said that, you should have seen it. All of them ran. Like, all of them ran towards that car, went around the corner. It was like, it reminded me of, like, you know, the Pokemon Unite days when it first came out, maybe was it 2016, when people would be like, oh, there's a Blastoise, and everyone would run to get the Pokemon. It was just like that. Everybody ran. It was so funny. And I ran too. I think my sister came too. Then we all went down around the corner, right? To follow this white car that was parked there, right? And we were standing there, and I heard that security guy from before. He goes, oh, now they believe me. I told them this before. Something like that. I heard him say it. He was upset that they didn't believe him the last time. But anyway, I'll show you what the result was. We have video evidence of what my sister caused. Literally, my sister. I'm gonna rewind it. Shinbi? I don't know if you can see that. I'll rewind it again. So hopefully you can see that. Basically, Shinbi and her Omji all came out all waving. So then the rest of the people were saying, oh, thank you for the concert. We love you. It was so good. And then they were waving from inside the car. So it was such good. So it was like, that's my sister. It was like full her luck. It was like, it's like you can't believe it. Like, it's like funny, so funny and so good. She literally, the last part was like herself. She was the one that said that car was a very luxurious car, and she thinks it's in that one, not this big black one, which also looked pretty fancy, but kind of too obvious maybe. It was actually tall, so maybe they were moving some stuff in it. Anyways, that's the end of that story. I just wanted to add in that sister one because that was really, really funny to me. So I had a really good time. I met some people in the line. Oh, actually, one of the people I met was Her name is Jenny, and it was like a person who watches my YouTube videos and said, "Oh, I'm from Adelaide and I'm gonna be at the concert." And I think she didn't know anybody else at the time, so she messaged me about maybe 2 months ago, I'm gonna say, and she goes, "Do you want to meet up at the concert day?" And so we did. So we messaged. I gave her my Instagram and we talked, and then we met up today for the first time, and we chatted the whole day. It was really cool. She's basically my friend now. It was really cool, and yeah, we met some other people too. It was really cool, and I don't know if I made another video, but it was really good karma because I've messaged her and talked to her and was like, "Oh yeah, let's meet up." On the day when they were upgrading, they let the people... Oh, this is not a complete other story. But basically, karma helped me get this... Because I was in the VVIP and I got the chance to upgrade or something. But basically, it's because she messaged me on that day and she goes, "Oh, have you upgraded your ticket yet?" Because I wasn't going to check my email. It's completely off topic, but I just wanted to add that in to kind of like put everything into one video. All the cool stuff. So basically, long story short, all this time I've wanted to see them in person with my own eyes and attend their concert, and I got to do it, especially because my bias Shinbi is in there. Like, it would be cool to have all G-Friend members, obviously, but if my bias is there, that's really, really good. So I had a very, very, very good time, and it lived up to all my expectations. Lived up and more. It was perfection. It was like one of the best days ever. One thing I gotta remember was like, the hard thing for me was like, I think I wanted to video a lot of it because it was like, every song is so good, their dancing is so good, so I was just torn between like recording it and just enjoying it. It was really hard actually. So I would do my best to try to record just a bit and then tear myself away from recording it and just like put away and then like get my sister's got my BBG light stick because she took all the other stuff home. I'll grab it later. But basically, my BBG light stick, which I bought when they debuted, when they made the light stick, it's never been used at a concert, but when I bought it, I was like, I hope I get to use it. I bought it in preparation, so when a concert comes, I'll be ready, and it did. It finally got used at the VVG concert in Melbourne, and it was so fun. And it was actually, there wasn't that many people with it, so they would have probably seen this light flashing in their eyes. I mean, I know they must have. Oh, but it doesn't matter because I actually literally talked to them. It's not like... so funny. So I think I'll end it there to say that I absolutely loved it. And there was a lot of moments where I could actually stop recording and just be in the moment. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. I was recording them talking as a video, and I don't know, maybe I haven't cleared a lot of photos on my phone, but I ran out of space during the concert. I was like, oh crap. Like Maniac is playing and I've run out of space. I was like deleting all these old photos, quickly deleting them, and I couldn't know where to delete all the recently deleted videos. Anyway, basically I deleted my favorite game on my phone called Genshin Impact, and I deleted it in the middle of the concert because it's like 90 gigs or whatever, and I needed space for videos. I'll reinstall it. But basically, what else was I going with this? I had so much fun. And I'm so glad that they really, really, really loved Australia. I could tell that they really loved it. How we were so loud, and I love it when I'm part of a loud crowd. I'm so proud of us. Anyways, I'll end the video here, and this light stick was already precious to me, but now is more so. And I don't know, I feel like if Dog Soldier 6 is, I'm assuming he has passed away, if he's a spirit or something like that, he knows, I'm sure he's like smiling right now. I know if he could see this, that this is the light stick that he gave me, and that three of the girls of G-Friend have signed it, I think he would be very happy. I'd like to think that he's very, very happy. I feel like he is very, very happy. Thank you. It's very special to me, that stick. Okay. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. That's the end of the video. But I'm so happy. Bye. See ya. I love you, G-Friend. G-Friend BBG. That concert was amazing. Thank you. Bye.